All right, welcome to Inside the Huddle, brought to you by Romo Athletics and powered by the Rolla Athletic Butcher Club. I'm your host, Tom Brown, and once again, we got Coach Killer Miller here.
Hey again, ready to roll.
That is great. So, man, good holidays. I mean, well, let's not,
Yeah.
we won't talk about the tournament yet, but how about you personally? For the
Yeah,
holidays?
well, it was great because we went over to my daughter's house. She did all the cooking, her and her husband, and we had Mike is in town, of course. So, yeah, a lot of good times with family.
A lot of blessing with that.
It is.
So now we'll switch over to the sports side. 9-2 on the season. Your two losses. First one was the Republic tournament. They're currently sixth, seventh in Class 6.
I don't know, something like that.
Seven, maybe ninth, but they're undefeated. They won the gold division of blue and gold. They have just been on a streak, getting it done. It's a game we talked before that I think we would both like to have back and get that opportunity. It's like that feels like that's a team we should be beaten, but I think a lot of teams are probably feeling that way right
Yeah, I don't think Republic felt that way.
No.
I think they felt like they should win, and but they're a very good team, and we were right there. Even not, we just haven't shot the ball well for us yet this year, and we've got a part of our offense is a defensive player too, coming back now with Joe Foster. So. Yeah, we'd like to play him again with Joe, but that time has passed. We got to play Principia here not too long ago, and they were also an undefeated team, and maybe quite possibly the best team in the state. They're really high quality basketball team. We gave them a solid game. It's just again we need to shoot the ball better.
We talked beforehand that really going into the season, if you have one thing that says, hey, one of our strengths is going to be that ability to ball forward. And it just hasn't happened this year.
Yeah, and part of it I think is we had talked before about offensively everything felt awkward, and getting started without Joe Foster, you start without Tyler Litz, and so it was an awkward start, and sometimes with awkward the shots don't fall as well and that sort of thing. So we've had sickness hit us again, and so trying to get everybody back together and on the same page in the same practice together has been a challenge. I think as that begins to happen more, I think you'll see our shooting percentages going up, and really if they play hard, even not shooting the ball well, this team's capable of coming out with a win, even against some of the toughest opponents. So our focus has really been let's play hard and let's get better defensively. Let's go get some boards, and we think the scoring will come.
Yeah, to be 9-2 again with the two losses, the top team in Class 6, the top team in Class 3.
Yeah.
Like I said, arguably the best. They got size, athleticism, length. They got the shooters. And we're still 9-2, despite I don't even want to put a thought on where we're at compared to what we expect. But it's definitely not what you think. So that best is yet to come. I was on your show with season ticket with J.P. Maxwell, and that was one of the questions: is hey, do you think you can be a Final Four team? I'm like, it's kind of a hard one to say. It's like, well, yeah, I think they did. Yeah, it is. Have we played like it? At moments,
Yeah.
We'll have those glimpses of really seen it. And you see it. You've seen it in practice. You've seen it in the off season, the summer. You've seen the ability this team has. And like I said, getting everybody together, letting it go, let it grind. And again, you'd much rather peak later in the season,
Absolutely,
than early on.
Absolutely. I mean, there's no doubt this is a work in progress, and part of it is, sometimes when things don't go your way, which Joe Foster not being in a lineup is something not going our way. But with that comes some development and maturity of 3PO. Man, he's an athlete. That dude is his game is progressing. His understanding of what we want and what his role is progressing. So that can do nothing but strengthen us. And I think as we get, Giddy's gotten a lot of good experience during this time, and we need him to be a part of this, and so Nash Robinson, and Nash is maybe farther down the line. A lot of people don't get to see a lot out of him, but he's gotten some playing time, and he works hard in practice for us. it's just really strengthening us to go down the stretch, and I think it's going to help us in the long run.
Yeah, I like how you highlighted some of the players that it may not always be a lot of contribution in the stat line, but they'll have their game. So that's what we've kind of seen is somebody stepped up in every game
Yep.
to add in 6, 8 points, had the hustle plays, the rebounds. And when you talk about defensively, people coming in and making plays. I don't know how many deflections this couple people during the holiday tournament without watching. The number of deflections as a team that
Yes.
we're able to get our hands on is really, I mean, it's impressive.
Yeah, well, we were in here working on our full court defenses. One soft double, and we call the other one fist, and we were working today in practice on those, and trying to get our transition from the full court back into the half, and what we want to do there, whether it's a run and jump or man or zone or whatever. And we've seen definite progress in that. But what you see is guys are starting to understand. Yeah, we get that trap, but that's not the end of it. Where's the next one going? And they're starting to anticipate better. They're realizing I don't need to just stay right here next to this guy. Let me go get in the passing lane, and so then you get deflections, but then the next step is you're getting those interceptions and you're gone. And we've gotten a lot of those. The past 4 or 5 games, we've definitely gotten our share of layups because of intercepted passes in full.
Yeah, the deflections a lot of times, while it may not lead to a steal, it definitely leads to the offensive team having to adjust. Their passes are going further away. It's out of their offense. They're not taking the normal pass they do because, again, you don't have to steal them at these deflections, but eventually it's going to get there.
Yeah, well, and that's the great thing about Republic's a little different type of team than that, but when you look at a Principia, I mean, you better be making good passes. You better be meeting the passes because they are constant movement, and they are long, they are quick, and that's what we strive to be. We are an athletic team, and as we work together a little bit more and more, I think it's gonna keep getting better.
I think that on the defensive side of the ball is the ones, I guess that's where I see the most progress from where they were, especially in this summer where we had some moments. Mm-hmm. But you're seeing now a lot more discipline. The on-ball ability is a lot different than it was historically. And we're not getting caught as much as everybody, when they would help, they're all helping, but then we're giving wide open threes,
We still have that tendency, like when we're in a trapping situation, we still find 3 guys going to trap instead of 2, and that's just tough because what they're trying to do is they're trying to do that hustle thing. We want the smart thing. We want the IQ thing happening. When we've got 2 on it, where's the next one going unless we jump down? And they're getting it. They're getting it.
That we've talked before. That's the key to advance. Obviously, being able to hit our shots, but just being able to stop the other team from scoring. We're a good enough offensive team. Even if our shots from the outside are hitting, we can get to the hole. We can find it inside. There's a lot of things we can do.
And the shooting part of it, it's not just from 3. It's from 3. We're not shooting the ball well from 3. Our 2 is pretty darn good because we get a lot of layups. But our free throws have really been down. For our teams usually we have a specific free throw routine that we run through all the time, and I feel like it's made us a good free throw shooting team for a lot of years. And we're a little bit off with that. We've adjusted some things now to hopefully improve that even more. But it's all a matter of confidence. If you're not hitting it here, then a lot of times you're going to take it to the other spot, and you're just second guessing a little bit. But once you start to make some, that confidence flows, and these guys know they're good shooters. I think once we start to hit that stride, then look out, because it could be a pretty fun team to watch.
Oh yeah, yeah. They've had their moments. We know that. So you gotta. So we hopefully have a game tomorrow night at home against Branson.
Yeah.
It's supposed to snow.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, I think that's the plan right now. Is we're hoping that they maybe they don't get as much snow down there. They got the more hills to deal with for their kids to get to school, um, to drive down here. But if we can't get that game in tomorrow, then our plan right now is for a 5:30 start for the JV and freshmen on Saturday, and varsity will follow that.
And Branson's a tough team. I mean, it's their record's not, I mean, they're a little above 500, but man, they play teams tough. They played Republic within 5 or 6. They've lost to Ozark. They've had some real competitive teams. They got some solid players. They were just listed in Springfield News Leader as one of the top 10 teams in the Springfield area.
They're solid, and we've gotten a bunch of films on them, and one thing you notice in every film is, man, they can make shots. I mean, they have multiple guys that knock down threes. Our concern is not as much. Our main concern is let's do what we do. If we do what we do and we do it well, I think things will work out well for us.
So after Branson, then we head in next week, next Tuesday, is it?
Yes.
Yeah, next Tuesday
We have Hillcrest here.
Again.
Yeah.
They put
Solid
a lot of
team.
points. Yeah, a lot of points. Had some good. They lost to Kickapoo, I believe, by 3, 4,
Yeah.
something like that. They're younger, and they again got the sophomore point guard that's been scoring really well for them. Got another sophomore or freshman big, I believe. Then they got the senior, that Tanner Hicks, solid player. They're always just a tough
Tanner's
team.
tough, man. I mean, he's a really good player, and he's one of those guys that
Sneaky athletic.
he is. Yeah, he can get the job done. Like, he's got a great basketball IQ. That kid knows how to play basketball.
Yeah, he seems to always want to step up when they need.
Yeah.
Those kids. Been playing there for a long time. He started as a freshman, or
Yeah, he
played a
did.
lot as a freshman. So that'll be tough. And I know that's I know Ethan had that one circled on the schedule just because of the 2 losses last year.
Yeah.
3 games of the season, kind of bitter.
Sure.
So looking forward to having that one and getting that one kind of exercised out. And then you got Campton, another old conference foe.
Yeah, we go there a week from tomorrow, Friday night. Yeah, they've got a good record.
Been playing some smaller programs.
Yeah, they have. They have. They're always tough. They're at their place, but our biggest concern is, man, let's make sure we take care of Branson. They're going to be solid.
And then that'll be the St. James tournament, Jimmy-Town.
Yeah, we're seeding that virtually this year, and I think we will stand a very good chance of being a very high seed in that, and then some good competition always happens down there in St. James. I mean, it doesn't matter what the teams are. Man, somehow games just get really competitive, and it's a fun atmosphere to play in.
And we've talked about, they had the bigger gym, which is the middle school gym.
Right.
But we always stay in the old high school gym. But man, there's something about packing it in.
I love it.
It's a great atmosphere.
Yeah, I love it.
Just a nice tradition.
Yeah, last year we had a real challenge. I think it was Fatima that we were playing. Was it Fatima or yeah, Fatima? And I got teed up in that. It was kind of frustrating what was going on. I don't never get teed.
Yeah.
And
I'm trying to think back to one of the last games.
But it did turn around, and the guys really got after it and played very well to close out that game when they won the St. James championship.
Yeah, that was one I remember where we were like, everyone's like, hey, what just happened? We were looking at the kids to see which one of the kids got the technical, or was it from some of the stands? And it was like, oh.
Yeah, Coach Miller was very frustrated at that point.
You didn't have to do a reminder, did you?
Yeah, I didn't have to do the recon like the guys would.
Oh man, yeah, those are never fun for that. So, Coach, let's take a quick look at some of our sponsors, if you don't mind. We'll give them I think we got a couple on there we might recognize. Again, I'm supporting the MVP apparel here with the Inside Huddle. Got the gear right here.
Nice. Did you get that from Angie Reed?
I got it from Angie Reed stuff. Yeah, she does a great job. And you know that one guy, good neighbor, doesn't seem to age either.
Yeah, he is. He is a good neighbor.
Dan Collier, State Farm Insurance. That was one of his nicknames you had. Is Dan? He never ages. Collier because he's a few years older than I am, but somehow when we coached the girls team when they were young, and all the girls thought I was like 10 years older than him.
Yeah, he's got that young blood in him, doesn't he?
That's how he does it. Phelps County Bank, mypcd.com. Go visit them. 100% employee owned.
What about Kobe Wong?
Kobe Wong Skills Academy?
Yeah.
Hey, he showed up at our audience.
Good.
Great to see
Good.
him, wasn't it? Kobe Wands, Sullivan will be in the St. James tournament. We're laughing because Kobe's concerned about the matchup and possibility.
Yeah, I know. Hey, he's getting his best player back. He's got a guard that's doing well. I tell you what, that dude will he'll make happen what is possible to happen. I mean, he knows what he's doing, works hard at it, and guarantee he's making those guys better people too.
Definitely. There's no doubt about that. So, appreciate all the sponsors.
Tony Froelich.
Tony
Froelich is our t-shirts guy. We throw him out every game, and he's got them going for Bulldog basketball camp in the summer, and then our elementary camps through the season or through the year. And yeah, couldn't be a better dude.
Always a good thing when they argue who's going to get the shirt thrown to in our family. Zach's new wife, Ashton, she seems to try to hoard shirts for some reason.
That a girl?
And so she's over trying to look for them. And Zach saying, hey, need a few more bigger sizes. So
Zach wears the Husky.
He does wear the
He's got the Husky size.
All right, so last question. Since we got snow outside still, and then we got snow coming in, what's your favorite sled type? Is it the saucer, the steel runner, the toboggan, just a straight up plastic sled, or a car hood?
You know, I like car hoods, but I will tell you, the saucer in Christmas Vacation, it doesn't get any better than that Tommy gun. That's what I like to see, especially out of a guy like myself, a little more full-figured boy. Jump on that baby on the junior high hill, and you were getting it. Yeah, I really like that.
Eat my dust, whatever you say.
We'll go with that. Yeah, we'll go with that.
All right. So, Coach, hey, good luck tomorrow night. Hopefully we get that game. If not, just stay tuned on the social media. It'll all be out there. If not, we'll have to play on Saturday. If you get a chance, earlier in the day on Saturday, Missouri S&T got Drury coming to town.
3 o'clock. The guys are playing. I think the girls play at 1.
Yep.
Yeah. I tell you what, if you haven't gotten over there to see the S&T guys, have really got a fun team to watch. I mean, they
ranked 17th national.
They are, and they get after you. I mean, they get after you. They do things so much the right way. Coach Walker and Coach Eisman really. I hope they're having fun because it's a lot of fun for the rest of us.
Yeah, they got 3 freshmen in the rotation, and I believe it's only 2 seniors right now. I think Lavelle Williams been there, and then
Lavelle's quite a leader.
Oh, he is a great leader. But then the transfer, Ryan Stroka, kid can get it done. He's
shooting the hole.
He can't put it up. He can pull it out. Got a lot of kids that can do that. So they're a good mix of size, talent. You're going to see some throwdowns that they will get up and they'll get after some nasty dunks sometimes.
I know Mike and I are planning on being over there for the 3 o'clock tip off. And we're still going to hustle back and try and make our own games.
Same here. All right, so Coach, good luck on that. Hopefully, again, the weather will hold out. We'll be able to get it Friday. If not, we'll do it on Saturday. So for Coach Mark Miller, I'm Tom Brown, and from Inside the Huddle, the Heart of the Game. We'll see you next time.
Thanks,